We just want to show you how we really kiss.
Yeah.
It started with a kiss and ended in divorce, court, and more. What happened when Jennifer Aniston pulled a diva card? When Marlon Brando went rogue? Well, stick around, folks. In his 2020 memoir, Living in Color, What's Funny About Me, actor Tommy Davidson claims kissing Jada Pinkett Smith while filming the 1999 romantic comedy almost got him into a fist fight with her husband, Will Smith. Neither he nor his co-star were happy with how the film ended, so Davidson said he pitched the idea that actually wound up being the film's finale, with him and Jada Pinkett Smith dancing in the middle of a city street. But while Davidson and Smith had agreed on the new ending, Davidson added something without letting Jada know first. So when they filmed it, he kissed her without warning. As soon as the scene was done filming, an enraged Will Smith followed Davidson into his trailer and reportedly tore into him verbally to the point where he was kind of worried things were going to get violent. Davidson said that there was a moment when he thought that they might have come to blows, his reactive fight or flight instinct was triggered, and he could have exploded. Thankfully for everybody involved, the actress stepped in, calmed things down between the two, and Davidson said that in spite of almost learning what the alien from Independence Day felt like when Will Smith welcomed him to Earth, the two apparently remain good friends to this day. Billy Bob Thornton and Angelina Jolie met in 1999 on the set of the dramedy Pushing Tin. In spite of a 20-year age difference, they married in the year 2000, but sadly their marriage ended with divorce in 2003, and according to Thornton, the main reason they ultimately didn't work as a couple was their different lifestyles. Hers is a global lifestyle, mine's an agoraphobic lifestyle, was what Thornton said in 2018, so that's really the only reason we're probably not still together. But 5 years earlier, Thornton said that one of the more memorable stresses on his marriage to Jolie was his explicit scene with Halle Berry in the 2001 romantic drama Monsters Ball. Speaking to The Sun, Thornton explained how filming that ball made things tough. He said, "Okay, I go away, I do a film like Monsters Ball with a very explicit scene with Halle Berry. She is one of the most beautiful women in the world, and I'm talking on the phone to my wife, and she says, 'What have you been up to today?'" Thornton went on to illustrate how this was a unique challenge for a marriage. Other people's situations are hard, with areas of doubt, but if you're 1,000 miles from home on a film set, simulating intercourse with a beautiful woman, apparently it's even tougher. In season 3 of the crime anthology series Fargo, Ewan McGregor pulls double duty as twin brothers Emmett and Ray Stussy. Emmett is a successful businessman, Ray is a down-on-his-luck parole officer. The conflict between the brothers gets heated after Ray falls for one of his parolees, Nikki, played by Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and she convinces Ray that his brother owes him more than he's given. So at first you might get the impression Nikki is using Ray for her own benefit, but it soon becomes clear her feelings for him are genuine. It apparently wasn't too difficult for Winstead to act like she loved Ray, because it wouldn't be too long before McGregor and Winstead would become a couple, in spite of both being married when they met on the set. And while we don't know exactly when their relationship started, it seems clear smooching and working together on Fargo had something to do with it. In May of 2017, a month after the season 3 finale, Winstead announced her breakup with husband Riley Stearns. After McGregor and Winstead were spotted kissing in public, people claimed that an unnamed source said that the pair had been involved since the same month that, well, she left him. Early in 2018, McGregor filed for divorce from Eve Mavrikis, who he'd been married to for 22 years. Dang, that was a heck of a kiss, I guess. A whopping 44 years after its premiere, Marlon Brando's Oscar-winning film Last Tango in Paris made headlines for a particularly graphic simulated non-consensual intercourse scene, which the Daily Mail hailed as the most infamous scene ever of this nature. This came after a controversial 2013 video interview with director Bernardo Bertolucci went viral. In the interview, Bertolucci admitted that neither he nor Brando told actress Maria Schneider that they planned to use a stick of butter during that scene because they wanted the actress to react as a girl, not as an actress, and to feel the rage and the humiliation. Schneider, who passed away in 2011, did feel humiliated. In 2007, she told the Daily Mail that she felt a little harmed by the duos, who were quite a bit older than her. She said she was so angry, she should have called her agent or had her lawyer come to set because you can't force someone to do something that isn't in the script, but at the time she didn't know that. And when this video resurfaced in 2016, the industry overwhelmingly stood behind her. Jessica Chastain tweeted that she felt sick knowing that the director planned her attack. Director Ava DuVernay revealed that she was horrified, disgusted, and enraged by it. Even Chris Evans called it beyond disgusting. He said, "I feel rage," and thus, the film's legacy was rightfully destroyed. Although Gina and Martin Payne seemed like a solid unit in Fox's beloved sitcom Martin, the figurative marriage between co-stars was headed for divorce in real life. The show met an untimely demise in 1997 after Tisha Campbell quit the series over alleged harm from her TV husband, Martin Lawrence. Largely, this decision to leave hinged on that pair's bedroom scenes. According to the Los Angeles Times, Campbell filed a lawsuit claiming that Lawrence was on an obsessive campaign of physical and emotional harm against her. She alleged that she endured harassment, battery, and violent threats on set, which were repeated and escalating and left her fearing for her life. This reportedly began in season 1 and continued to escalate throughout season 3, where Lawrence allegedly humiliated and harmed Campbell in front of the entire cast and crew to the point where she was hospitalized for stress. She claimed that he would grab her, kiss her, force his tongue into her mouth, simulate things with her on set. By season 5, she was begging writers to stop writing bedroom scenes, but they didn't, so she left. Johnny Depp has had many relationships in the public eye over the years, with the likes of Winona Ryder, Kate Moss, I could go on, but a lot of folks figured the actor had found his one in French singer and actress Vanessa Paradis, with whom he had raised, his 2 offspring. However, rumblings surfaced about Depp's off-screen tension with star Amber Heard on the set of The Rum Diary, who had been dating artist Tassia Von Rhee during the film's production. Well, soon after the release of said movie, both Heard and Depp broke up with their longtime partners and began dating, leading to a tumultuous marriage and divorce that has since turned into one of the most notorious defamation battles of the century. In 1995, Star Trek Deep Space Nine aired what proved to be not only one of the most controversial episodes of the series, but of the entire franchise. Jadzia Dax took center stage in season 4's Rejoined, where she's reunited with Lenara Khan. Now they are a joint trill who share their existence with slug-like symbiotes that carry their memories and experiences from host to host over the course of centuries. With their respective previous hosts, these two were once married, but it's forbidden for joint trill to become involved with romantic partners from previous lifetimes. So ironically, when they finally share a kiss, the consequences they face have nothing to do with the fact that they're both women. Sadly, that's not the case in the real world. The whole show faced a lot of backlash for that kiss. Producer Ronald D. Moore said one of their southern affiliates took the entire show off the air. There was one producer that said that they received a lot of calls about the episode, including one father who claimed the show was ruining his family by making them watch it. In the 2018 documentary What We Left Behind, the actors were like, look, to this day, people come up to us and say thank you, so it was worth it. Well, in November of 2017, Star Trek Discovery featured the first kiss between 2 men in the franchise. In Into the Forest I Go, Anthony Rapp's character nearly passes away when he performs 133 consecutive jumps with Discovery's spore drive in order to give the crew the edge they need over the sarcophagus ship, and after the battle is won, he's like, okay, I'm gonna make one more jump to a Federation starbase. On his way to make the jump, he finds his husband and gives him a loving kiss before assuring him that once he's done, we'll take a long vacation. So obviously, the 2 actors who were involved in this kiss faced backlash from a lot of unhappy fans. In an eloquent and very trying Facebook post, one of them was like, yeah, no, you're not gonna make me feel guilty for a kiss. I'm not here for your comfort, that's not why we're here to grow. Star Trek is and has always been here to challenge you, to look outside of yourself and to see other people and other experiences in yourself. Colin Farrell and Kate Beckinsale. So Kate was married to the director of a certain film, and that left Colin feeling a little on edge. He said in an interview like, hey, I don't want to kiss her. She's the director's wife. She's married to him. This makes this uncomfortable. A little bit dodgy. Director doesn't want to leave the room. I'd be awkward too. Aside from feeling more sisterly than romantic towards her co-star, Ashley Tisdale shared that kissing Zac Efron took a little different of an approach to what she was used to. So at the time, Zac was used to acting on Warner Brothers, the CW. Ashley and Sweet Life, that was a show, they were on Disney Channel. So when he tried kissing very intimately, Ashley was like, nope, nope, no, 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 nope, get away from me. She closed her mouth so fast. She was like, this is Disney Channel. We don't kiss like that on Disney Channel. And it's like, oops. When Penn Badgley was asked about his best and worst on-screen kisses on Watch What Happens Live, he was like, Blake Lively for both. I'd say the best was Blake because we actually had a relationship at the time, and then the worst was Blake after we broke up, which, like, valid. I wouldn't want to kiss my ex. And that's all, folks.